everybody. Whoa. Hi. I am totally zoning out today. This is really loud. Anyway, I am totally zoning out today. Not sure how I'm functioning. I spent the last, 6 hours, literally 6 hours putting laundry away today. So, I just need to bejewel. That's it. I need to bejewel today. I don't know how to do anything else, so I just bejewel. Come on, Steam. Just function. Oh my god! Taking so long. I tried, oh god. I had a good day. I was like, yeah! Wake up at a normal time, and I played some Animal Crossing this morning, which was fine. And then I, watched some TV with my husband, and then I called my grandmother, and I'm like, oh, yeah, cool, I'm doing all kinds of shit today. And then I'm like, oh, I'm feeling up to it, let's put the laundry away. And it literally, I started working at, I want to say, 2 o'clock, maybe? And I finished at, 8. It took so long. I can't, is this really loud for me because my volume is up loud, or is it loud on stream? I don't know. There's nobody here. So, we'll see. For those of you who may be here, I apologize for blindsiding you into Bejeweled and not Phoenix Wright. I just don't think I can read tonight. And I need to be a little bit more cognizant if I'm going to be streaming, not just a visual novel, but a visual novel that requires some, thought and is, mystery. Right, so that's I Have No Mouth, But I Must Scream is, I think, a Ray Bradbury story. Real fucked up one, but I had that phrase stuck in my head, and I'm like, I have no mouth, but I must scream. Oh ho ho, I am a silly. I am so tired. I finished the laundry. I can see the floor of my closet. I have two whole bags of, clothing for donation that needs to go somewhere. I don't know how or where or why, but I am just so tired. This is the most Jersey the laundry I've ever heard. How did I say it? Did I say laundry? Real Long Island-y, kinda? I feel like Jersey accent is, exaggerated Long Island. That's funny. Oh my god. But it's taken care of. I put 2 dolls in new outfits today, which is enough of a trouble. I haven't actually gotten them because I want to run them by some Discord pals first. I put a whole bunch of, spare clothing I had up for sale. And if nobody bites there, I'm just going to try putting it on Mercari. Which, I mean, I haven't tried selling anything on Mercari just yet. But it's better than eBay, I guess. Yes! New icon! And the new icon is actually from, Mel, Jelly Buns. She did the art, and she's amazing, and commission her if you can. Because that's how we roll in the Shire. Yeah, no Phoenix Wright tonight, we'll be vibing. Oh, boy. I was just explaining that I literally spent 6 hours today putting laundry away because I think the last time I put laundry away was in April. That's how long ago I put the laundry away. And then I was like, oh, I'll wash the laundry. That's no biggie. And I put it, on the floor of the closet because I could just pull the door shut and then I don't gotta worry about it, right? Walk on floor drobe. Here we go. We good. And then it just kept building up and building up and building up and building up and building up, and oh my god. Oh yeah, well, I only fold, t-shirts. Everything else gets hung up because This apartment blessed me with closet space. What flavor is this? Orange and cream. Oh my god, this shit tastes like a fucking creamsicle. I got extremely lucky when I moved into this apartment because there was just closet space for days, and the old lady that lived here before me had like a serious thing with craft-made closets. So there's all this like extra wire rack shelving in it in like all of the closets. So I got like I got the closet in the bedroom. And then we've got, like, a linen closet in the hallway. Then there's, like, a big hall closet that's got, like, the hot water heater and shit in it. And then there's, like, an entry closet where I put all the coats and shit, right? And I don't know... I know I got, like, super lucky because most places barely have any closet. But the problem I experience now is that when I was living by myself, it wasn't really a problem. But now there's two of us here, and there's been two of us for years now, and there's no closet space for my husband. So he just puts all of his clothing on the floor, or on a chair, or keeps it in the hampers. But we have a lot of clothes. We just have so much fucking clothing. And like, I should probably do something about that, but I don't know. We'll figure it out when and if we move, I guess. When I was talking to my grandmother today, she's like, "Oh, are you guys thinking about finding somewhere to live?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't want to think about this right now." Which I assume is a deeply relatable subject. But anyway, that's enough of that. I'm gonna have some more of this. Also, this shirt that I found in the closet is like 11 years old at this point. I didn't realize. I'm like, oh cool, my Jimmy Eat World shirt from 2009. God. We vibing, y'all. We vibing. So I need to show you. Let me see if I can get it, because this is a very big thing right now. I am going to my parents' house tomorrow. And because I ran out of all the stuff that I had pre-recorded for YouTube, I edited. It's all taken care of. I got nothing in the backlog right now. Completely empty. So I've been like gathering shit together and trying to do videos first, like thinking of stuff for videos. And I have a box. Do y'all see this box? This box is massive. This is full of stuff that I'm doing videos on. There's like dolls and clothes and glasses and catalogs, and the hardest thing that I'm having trouble with right now is I am going to be, cuddling down in my cool spooky skull blanket. But aside from that, I am going to be instilling. I'm gonna be doing no spend September. Yes, do dollies. So that's basically saying I ain't gonna buy shit for the month of September, or at least try really hard to, which is hard. When so much of my YouTube content lately has been buy a thing and then talk about the thing. But I can't, like, it's not, like, I'm not in a place that's, fuck, how do I want to even use words right now? See, I told you, like, there's no way I could do Phoenix right now. Because I'm just, like, this was, like, you guys know when I streamed after doing the pepper, like, maybe 3 weeks ago? This is worse. Like, at least with the pepper, I had, like, some kind of grasp on reality. Right now, I don't know what's going on. But anyway, after commission's going towards the one girl getting your face paint, I'm going to paint the other one's face myself. Because the head is so old, I feel okay making a mess all over it. Nice! But anyhoodle. Point of the story is that... God, that pepper. I can eat anything now that I've had that pepper. Anyway, point of the story is because of, like, COVID and all that shit, all of the videos that I would typically do, like, at events or things like that didn't happen because we haven't fucking gone anywhere for good reason. But that means that I need to get creative, and I am not particularly creative. So I have a bunch of, like, dolls and shit stockpiled to open up. I have some, like, the ones that I'm really most excited for. I want to show you guys. Let me see if I can dig with one out. It's, like, down at the bottom of the box almost. Oh, no. Fuck. There we go. This isn't her, but this is like a cute little dolly that I got on eBay for like $30 and she's vintage, but I don't know anything else about her. Do we hitting up the same arcade multiple times a week? Well, MK, your state is a little bit more open, for better or for worse. It is. Does she have like the cutest chubbly little cheeks? I love her. But so this doll that I picked up, I have two of them. And it's clear that, like, these are ancient. These are so old. These are the Bleeding Edge Goths. And they are... I don't know how much you can... Let me see if I can, like, full screen it so you guys can see. They're, like, from 2003. And they're literally, like, I feel like these are the precursors to Monster High. But no goths were harmed in the making of this product, but some were saddened. I had to go to work all 7 days this week. Oh god, yeah, that would probably throw me for a loop too, MK. But I'm really stoked to... Cause I found some listings on Mercari for some of the older dolls, and I got one set of two, and then I bought another set of two today. How can I talk to pump it up? And I'm excited for those. And I've got some other stuff coming in that I like pre-ordered and stuff like that. But the one that I'm struggling, so cost for hard, but Judge, I kid. I know, it's okay. This is Karen, okay. Karen is, I think she's playing, she's on, like, one of her Discord channels right now playing games with friends. So I think she's doing okay right now. Oh. But I'm having trouble coming up with, like story times and stuff like that. Like, I've got a couple of ideas that I want to be running through tomorrow. Like, I'm gonna do a video, like, outlining what I mean by, like, no spend September and how I'm gonna attempt to pull that off at least. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, MK. We both kind of use that terminology for ourselves, so you are not incorrect with that assumption. Making something get back to GDR every majority. Oh. Okay, so yesterday at work, I had to collect some samples of a big ass soil pile. Like, this pile of soil was probably like 60 feet long by 20 feet wide by like 12 feet tall. Shit was massive. And I needed to go and collect waste class samples, which isn't usually super labor intensive. So I'm like, yeah, okay, this is fine. I know where I'm going. This is okay. But I get there and I realize that I can't bring my vehicle around to where I need to sample. So I have to walk all my shit out. And the coolers that they give us don't come with wheels, obviously. You gotta have, like, real fancy people if you got wheels on your cooler, right? Or real redneck, one or the other. So I had to carry everything down the street and around the corner and around the back to where they were doing construction in this area. And I get there and my freaking arms just give up. I'm like, how am I going to be able to carry any of this shit back out? So I got my samples and I sit on the cooler for like 20 minutes trying to figure out what I'm going to do. And finally, like, I managed to muster up enough strength. I lift the cooler, I put my shovel on top of it, and I just hightail it out of there. And then I get to the car and I sit there for like an hour because my arms are just... You guys know when you've been carrying something really heavy for a while and then you put it down and your arms just feel like super stretched out? That's what I was rolling. Yeah, basically. Welcome to your mid-30s. Ugh. And I think it probably would have been okay if I'd had a different style of cooler. But this was the kind that doesn't have those, like, the lifting handles. It just has, like, those two little nubs for you to put your fingers under to carry that way. Oh, God. So I get everything back to the office. I get all of my paperwork done. I meet the guy to pick up the samples who's bringing them to the lab. And I go... Oh my god, MK, it was 6, 12, it was like 20 jars full of soil. And so I get everything, I get the cooler to the lab, or like the guy comes to pick it up from the lab. And I get all my paperwork in for, like, the new employee shit at work because I had to sign everything, like, all over again. And I get back to... okay, so it's a cooler because the samples need to stay at a certain temperature. So a lot of times they make us keep them on ice. Which is the dumbest thing ever. Like, there are so many better options, and I wish that we had access to them, but cooler's the way they choose to go. Like, one of those big party coolers people bring to the beach. It's the worst. So then, like, 5:15, I get a phone call from, like, my big boss, and I'm like, oh, fuck, what's going on? See, party cooler has wheels. It's, like, a budget one, then. So he goes, hey, Elise, did you collect samples at such and such a site today for Michelle? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, can you send an email to the lab and have them hold everything? And I'm like, why? And he goes, well, we found out that they don't really need all that information to bring the soil to the landfill. So it would save a lot of money. And the project manager would usually do this, but she's out of town for the weekend. So can you do it? I'm like, yeah, I guess. And I think I got everything right, but I sent the email at like 5:30 yesterday afternoon, and I didn't get anything back. Oh, I'm supposed to be playing Bejeweled, not just like telling stories. See, this is why I'm not playing Phoenix right. Phoenix wrong. But yeah. So this morning I woke up and my arms were just like, hey, go fuck yourself. I'm like, oh, I'm not doing anything today. And even if I wanted to, I probably wouldn't have because the weather has just been absolutely miserable. Oh, it's been bad. I guess the remnants of the hurricane hit us today. And it's not like a severe storm or anything like that. Like, it was just annoying. So, pouring rain. Jersey played DDR with the grandmas. Yes! If you came to visit, I would play DDR. I don't usually play anymore, but... Dude, my one friend, like, her husband has an entire DDR cabinet. You know who I'm talking about. But I'm just like... To have the space for an entire DDR cabinet? Damn. No! I fucked up. That would have been a much better move otherwise. There we go. Explosions. Explosions in the chat. Boom. Pump cabin, I don't know, the space is 60 grand. Yeah, exactly. That's the other thing. Like, I don't have the money for that. We have one of those, like, little mini tabletop, what is it? It's Dig Dug. We have a little... I didn't play it all for years when I started working very young. Now I met a girl in marketing, runs an all-girls league. Whoa, that's actually pretty hype. But yeah, we have one of those, like the tabletop cabinets of the I don't know, they're not action replay. What are they called? Mini arcade machine. What are those things called? The one up? Mini arcade machine Walmart. There we go. That should give me the name of it. Yeah, the arcade one up. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. So we have like the mini arcade one up of Dig Dug and Dig Dug 2, of which, can I be perfectly honest with you? I didn't even know there was a Dig Dug 2. I just knew there was a Dig Dug 1. We have a small group of people who play regularly. It's me and my brother, this one girl and her boyfriend. We're a group. Then there's this other group of people in their 30s who come on occasion. What is this game called again, MK? I know you mentioned it before, but I don't feel like scrolling. Pump it up? Pump the jam? I missed it. Because I don't think... Pump it up. I don't think I've ever heard of DDR with 5 buttons. Oh my god. Pump it up game. Oh, what? That's wild. I've never seen that before. Yeah, there's like a middle button and then the corner buttons. Oof. That's cool. I don't actually think we have any rhythm games at my local arcade, which sucks. Like, my local arcade is all, like, retro games at this point. And then they have, like, consoles and stuff. I am constantly awed by the new ways that people find to play games. And I look at the way that people play DDR sometimes, and I'm just like, oh, man. My body can't do that. I don't think my body could ever do that. Ooh. It's impossible fast enough to keep yourself steady on the bar. Oof. Yeah, I was never a big fan of the bar. I used to have a buddy that played double pad. And that was some of the wildest shit I had ever seen in my entire life. Maximum is level 15 with a section of 1 level 16. Normally I hold on to the bar. Someone repeated 15 last night without the bar. Nice! Much like Guitar Hero, the way that I played... I was about to say Animal Crossing. It's not Animal Crossing. We're literally talking about DDR, Elise. The way that I played DDR was I would pick songs that weren't as... Like, they weren't, like, the hardest songs, but I would just do my best to, like, perfect them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. We ain't gonna give you shit about it. It's just something that I can't... Ooh. I just can't handle that. Yeah. The, But yeah, I used to watch, my buddy used to play double pad. And I could never really understand how he did it. Like, okay, so when I was in college, there was an arcade in the mall, which super doesn't exist anymore. And that makes me sad because it was actually a really good arcade, but it was like the only place around that had rhythm games. And they had, it wasn't Future Tom Tom. It was the, was it Future Tom Tom? Hang on, let me look it up. Was it Future Tom Tom? No, it wasn't Future Tom Tom. It's, arcade game with drums. Taiko Drum Master. They had Taiko Drum Master in the freaking arcade. And I'm like, how did this weird mall arcade in the middle of North Jersey get a freaking Taiko Drum Master set? It was like, it was an all Japanese one too. Getting to doubles with Pump. I like Pump because its timing's a little more friendly than DDR. Oh, that's good to know. I have less steps to move around, study myself, and get a million steps. So that's because, yeah. When so I used to have the one for PS2, and that's when I got into like, my favorite was Max 300. But, and I used to play like, you know, not I think medium? Because there was light, normal, and heavy, I think were the options. I don't remember much at all. God, that makes me feel really, really old. And now we've got, like, yestercades, which is fine. I don't mind yestercades. But like I said, they don't really have... There's an arcade like 3 hours away from us says Beat Saber, DDR, Pump, Taiko is all consoles like this. Ooh! Costs $16 for all-day play per person, $10 if you come in cosplay. That's pretty cool. Yes, I remember that one. That was a good one. That was the one where you first showed us DDR, I think. That was a fucking classic, man. That was a fucking classic. Ugh. Beat Saber is something that I would like to try someday. I haven't actually played it, but it looks fun as hell. And like usually when I go like to the boardwalk, that's where I play all of the like the arcade games and stuff like that. But I'm not going there this year. Nothing's open. Guy I hung out with freshman year introduced me to. I want to say Brian. Did I know? I don't think I knew this guy. I don't really remember anybody named Brian. Not to say that there weren't people named Brian. I just... The other thing is, you had like a PS1, and that was cool, because we didn't have video games until much later. Or we would just go play with like Sue's N64, which was extremely my jam. Oh, you know what I should be doing right now? I should play it, so I think what I'm gonna try to do again, is I think that I'm gonna try to do, October is Mario Party month. And I think I'm gonna try to pull that off, playing all the Mario Party games again. Because that shit is fun as hell, even if I have to play the garbage Mario Party games. Like, I'll play 10 again. I'll hate it, but I'll play it again. And then I can say that I played it more than once, which is more than most people. Mom plays Beat Saber regularly. I built a computer recently, so the one I had before was VR capable. We had 2 Oculus Rift S because we had the budget and I had a Vive already. I ended up giving my Rift S to my mom, put the old PC downstairs to the living room TV, and she plays Beat Saber. Yeah, that's cool as hell. My dad just bought my mom a new computer, which is... Oh my god. My mom is so terrible with... Like, I'll put it to you this way. My mom is the type of person that turns her phone off. And then I try to call her cell phone, but it's off. Senior Filipino kid who was in Anime Hug hanging out with J. Lou. I don't... Oh my god. I am getting, like, really vague recollections of this now. God. I can't fully remember. That was cool. But anyway, my mom got a new computer today, and she was whining on Facebook about how my mom, how my dad couldn't install Office 2007 on it. And I'm like, Dad, it's 2020. Mom should not be using Office 2007. It's 13 years old. Well, they want to use that because they already own it, of course, and they don't want to spend money on, like, renting shit from the cloud, which I can't blame them. Also, hey, Yoda, how's it going? Senior Filipino, lost my yearbooks, that's why... See, and that's the part that sucks, because I didn't get a freshman year yearbook. I only got sophomore, junior, senior. So we'd have to look in, like... We'd have to look at Sarah's, because I know Sarah still has it. Yes, I did. So I think I'm actually... Because I'm going up to that area tomorrow to see my parents and film. We may make a run over to that Five Below and see if they have that, like, the weird Funko Pop looking one. And I did buy that clear John Cena Funko Pop that's showing up soon, too. Where did you get this money, Elise? Where are you spending money on? Why didn't you put that towards your credit cards or your car payment? I don't know, because I'm bad with money. I had a bunch of those, so I should be good. Excellent! Very good. Woo! Yeah, so I think we're gonna have to, like, hit up Sarah's yearbook. Having an unofficial version of Office 2007 years ago. So... This is the good shit. Apparently, my dad was like, well, the new computer doesn't have a disk drive. Can you buy me one? And I'm like, where am I gonna go in the year of our Lord, 2020, to buy a standalone CD drive? Now, that isn't Amazon. Oop, hang on, I got a beep beep. What's the beep beep? Whoa, oh shit, I accidentally hit F11. Okay, good. Yeah, I figured Staples, but, like, at the same time, why couldn't my dad just go and buy one? Why do I gotta go do it? Anyway, his bright idea was to copy all of the files off of this Office 2007 disk and put it on an SD card, and then copy them from the SD card onto my mom's new computer and install it that way, because they already have the registration key. They don't want to buy a whole new one. And I'm like, okay. So my mom put something up on Facebook whining about how it wasn't working. So I called my dad, and I was about to be like, Dad, what the fuck are you trying to use Office 2007 for? Does that even take DocX files? I don't remember. And then he goes, oh, but I got it working. cannot roll my eyes enough. Anyway, I'm glad my mom got a new computer because her old one was, like, absolute garbage. But all she does is, like, go on Facebook, complain about how everybody's stupid on Facebook. She doesn't complain about them on Facebook, she complains about them to us. And, like, she's barely writing anymore. She only does, like, she does professional editing. And I'm like, okay, Mom. I worry sometimes because... Guess what my mom got again? It was a fucking Dell! Though, to be fair, my current tower is probably my first tower that isn't a Dell. Because we built this one from scratch, and I kind of want to see if I can, like, amp it up a little bit more, but I don't know. My buddy, oh shit, it's his birthday today. I should probably, like, text him or something. My mom's more tech literate than my parents. Your HP people, because we know this thing fails if the power supply, we can replace that. Fair. His 8-year-old laptop. My dad was telling me, he's like, oh yeah, my laptop, I bought that when I retired. And I'm like, Dad, you retired in, like, 2009. How are you still using the same laptop for that long? How slow is it? And then me, I bought myself a new laptop last year, and I literally only use it for recording audio for videos. I leave it at my parents' house, and that's what we run the audio off of. Piece of 13-year-old budget tower that he had. Oof. Yeah, let's see. When I first moved down here, I had laptops all through college because I had to have something that I could easily bring back and forth to from home to school, and a tower wasn't gonna do it. And then when I graduated, so I graduated college, like undergrad, and I got a tower. So that would have been like 2008, 2009. I got like a fairly amped up, it was like a Dell tower, and I liked it. It was fine. It served its purpose. And I had past, it's not past tense, it's present tense, because I still have this thing. I had... Check this shit out, y'all. This is my micro book, or my EEE PC. What did they call this? Netbook. This was a netbook. This was the terminology they used for it. Netbook. And this thing... You say you had a tower from like I don't anymore. But like, look at this little tiny laptop that I used to take with me to grad school. How did I type on this keyboard? It's so little. I used to play Neopets on this. But this was the first device I ever had that had a webcam in it. Also, this has a 160 gigabyte hard disk drive. Oh yeah, 2009 on my shirt, that's right. Yeah, so this had like more storage than anything else that I had at the time. And I used to take this to school. I used to play Neopets. I mean, I still play Neopets, but not on that. Oh, hang on, I saw a good move here. Boop. So, I had that, and then I tuned down on my dad's 2007 Vista. One of the mini games wouldn't render properly. Oh, so then I got... Oh, right! So then I was on Millionaire, and after I was on Millionaire, I decided I need a new laptop. So I bought myself an Ultrabook. at the time. And I was still using that up until, like, last year, just to do audio recording and stuff on. And then I in 2016, when I decided that I wanted to get into, like, YouTube and Twitch and stuff like that, because I got into it kind of late in the game, all things considered, I'm like, I just got fired, I'm gonna buy a new computer. And I sunk way more money into this thing than I probably should have. But, you know, knock on wood, it has served me very well. I haven't had to do, like, any upgrades, just, like, minor cleaning fixes. I've got plenty of space on the damn thing. Holy shit. 220X machine that blue screen every time someone reaches 222 laugh in the game. And then last year, I bought myself a new laptop because I'm like, I wanted something that I could, like, edit portably on, and then I got fired. Like, literally the week after I ordered the fucking laptop, and I'm like, oh, I am secure enough in this job that I can spend big money on a thing. And then I fucking wasn't, and it sucked. But right now I don't think I need anything super new. Like I said, I might put some more RAM in this, just because I'm having a little bit of trouble with Premiere. Like, so I was recording with, the video cam, like the camcorder thing that my dad gave me, or gave us for Christmas last year. And the problem with that camcorder is that it doesn't, the video quality sucks. Like, it's grainy, I have to do a lot of work to it, I have to do a lot of color correction. Hate it. So, I think we're going to be switching back to recording with my old DSLR, because it's just, I had a phase where my laptop was better at running VR and recording Mario Kart Wii files on Dolphin than my desktop. Now I have a new desktop, so I do those things on that now. Nice. Good. But yeah, so we're gonna be switching back to the old, it sucks because, like, the camcorder we have does continuous filming, and then my DSLR shuts off after, like, 12 minutes of recording, which sucks. It really sucks. Especially because it means that you have to, like, pay attention to when everything's, like, when it shuts down. Because if you don't pay attention and you just keep talking and you don't realize that you haven't been filming video for like 20 minutes, you're in deep doo-doo. Woohoo! Level complete. But just the video quality sucks! And I don't get it. Like, it's a much newer... Ooh! Rank up! Gem Hunter level 4. It's like, it's a much newer camera. Why doesn't it work as well? It makes me angry. And, like, we have putzed around with the settings so much on this thing. And it just does not want to cooperate. Like, I don't get it. Like, I need to increase, like, the color balancing is so off. I don't know. It's hard because, like, I don't really have practical experience with, like, cameras and camera settings and shit like that. But I remember using a capture card because of Dazzle DDC 100. It's a standard definition capture card. I ended up using an S-video cable, doing some slight color correcting and other filters, and streamed Mario Kart Wii with it with similar results to my HD capture card. Damn! Nice! I think my HDs, like, when I've been streaming with the capture card lately, it's been pretty good. But yeah, like, hang on. I'll show you guys. This is the new camera. And I call it the new camera when we've had it for, like, almost a year at this point. And I like certain features of it very much. Like, it's got the, like, the screen that you can rotate, so, like, if I'm recording by myself, I can, like, see where I'm at and position everything. Um, and it says it's HDMI, but I don't believe it. I don't fucking believe it because the quality on it is terrible. And like we have done so much putzing around with it, so much messing with the settings. It don't work the way I want it to work. It could add YADF 2XD interlacing as well as click configure crossbar to enable sound on the Dazzle every single time I open OBS. I mean, anything with HDMI slot is HDMI doesn't mean it looks good. Truth! Extremely truth! You are very correct in that, sir. So I'm salty about that because, like, this camera should be so much better than it is. But, like, the quality of my DSLR is so much better. And, like, I bought specific, lenses for my DSLR so that we could do up-close filming. But the other nice thing about the new camera is that it has autofocus, and we don't really have to worry about, you know, there were a lot of times where I filmed something with with my good DSLR, and it wouldn't be in focus, and it didn't work out, and it pissed me off, and I would get real mad about things. I've had to scrap a lot of stuff for that. So I don't know. I'll talk with Karen and see what we're gonna be doing going forward, because like I want it to look better than it does. Like I feel like the camera quality makes me look like fucking amateur, and I'm still kind of amateur, I guess, all things considered. But I don't know, guys. I'm just bitching. Use yourself. You know, we have. There have been a lot of things that I've done, just like, yeah, if you want to step up your games, what you gotta do. Yeah, it's true. But there's a lot of stuff that I've done filming with my cell phone on. Like, especially if we do, I think the new camera, as I've been calling it, I think that will be better for, like, outdoor shots. Like, I think it'll handle stuff in, like, daylight a lot better. Because we don't really use the DSLR outdoors for recording, but I also don't really do, like, if I'm recording something outside, I usually record it with my cell phone. And my camera, like, I'm kind of inching towards upgrading my phone, but that's a lot of money right now that I really don't want to shell out if I don't have to. So I think I'm gonna try to run this thing into the ground, but like, y'all, I gotta show you this. This is hilarious to me, because I didn't notice it right away. So, you guys can probably see I have, well, hang on, let me full screen real quick. I have like it doesn't really show up, but I have like a big spider crack, and yeah, you can kind of see it, like a spider crack in the corner right here. And then, like, I flip around to the back, and it's just fucking shattered. The glass on the back is absolutely shattered. I guess I dropped it too many times. But I don't know if it would be cheaper for me to just... What's this? What is this? I don't know what that is. Spider crack for every spider butt. Like, I don't know, when my old phone, when the camera broke on this phone, I brought it to the guys at the mall, and they did a really good job of it. Like, they took care of it in no time flat. They did have to, like, custom order the parts, though. And I'm like, oh god, I don't know. Like, first off, what's, like, the newest model of fucking Galaxy phone? There we go. Mobile phones. Galaxy S. Yeah, I like Galaxy. That's what I have, the Galaxy S series. Galaxy S20 Plus. $700! Ugh! Oh, and that's with only with trade-in. Oh, eat my entire ass, dudes. S20 Ultra, the Note 20. Should be a regular S20 though, which is cheaper. Yeah, I'll probably do what I usually do and get my phone through... Oh, hang on. There we go, now you can see that again. I'll probably get my phone through Costco because they usually have, like, better deals and I get, like, bonus stuff with it. Not your entire ass, save some of that for yourself. Yeah, that's true. That's most of my ass. How's that? Because I bought this thing outright. I spent like $700 on this because I did not want to be paying monthly money on it. But I don't even remember what kind this is. Is this an S9? Is it S... It's like an S9 Plus, I think? Let me restart it and it'll tell me. Yay. I guess I am a little bougie about phones because I definitely don't want an iPhone, but I want another, like... Yeah, Galaxy S9 Plus. That's what I have. I think, like, phones are the only thing I'm, like, vaguely bougie on. And, like, it has to be a Samsung because I've gotten so used to the Samsung interface. And it's so easy to just transfer everything over. Yeah, so I got that one in 2018, I want to say was the year I dropped my phone down a well. I think that was the year I dropped my phone down a well. 2018. I got the phone out of the well, which was awesome. And it was very convenient because it still turned on, so I was able to just transfer everything over. Had my Samsung a custom launcher to make it look more like a general Android experience because I had a Motorola phone for a short time. Ah, okay. Yeah, my husband has a Razr, like the computer people, and he loves it. But I don't think they're making those anymore. Yeah, not like the RAZR, but the RAZEA. So he has a Razr 2. And it's pretty cool, actually. But he can, like... He can run, like, complete emulation on it. It's like, he can play... Literally can play Dolphin on his phone. Run Dolphin on his phone. It's, like, way higher quality than I expected it to be. But I don't need, like, a gaming phone. I play one game on my phone. I'm two, okay. I play Pokemon Go. And I play the farming one that I've been playing, Township. Excuse me. Township. So, I don't know. I'm thinking... A Motorola G7 Power was less powerful and a worse camera than my Galaxy S10e, but the Motorola had a better Android experience for me. I could shake it and the light would come on, as well as the battery would last like a day and a half of heavy use. Ooh. I'm curious about the Galaxy S... I might try, like, if they still have the S10s available, I might just get the S10. Or if I can get, like, a cheap version of the S... You know what? Maybe next time I go to Costco, I will check and see what they have phone-wise. I'll see what I can get and what they have, like, price-wise for it. Because, like I said, I don't want to spend $1 kajillion on a damn phone. But if I have to pay for it to be something nicer than what I have, then I'll do. I love my S10e. The cheaper version is fully powerful and a great camera. Hey, I really like using my phone as, like, the backup camera. And, like, when I do, like, a vlog, or if I'm at a convention or something, definitely like filming with my phone more so than bringing, you know, like my Osmo or something around. It's much more convenient, and the sound is better. Like, if I use the Osmo, not only does it run off of my phone, but, like, I don't know, the gimbal's a little strange sometimes. It must be like $625 or something like that, but some was financed, and I paid $420 outright when switching carriers, and this is when it was the newest phone, so, You know what, if I gotta pay a little bit up front for it to be, like, in my possession, and I don't owe anybody shit on it, aside from like the $40 a month I spend on my cell phone bill, I can do that. I mean, unless I can finance again. Because if I can do like $20 a month, no, because then it's gonna be like I'm gonna be paying it off forever. And if I want to buy a new one, then I don't. See, that's the annoying part. Like if I wanted to buy something new, then I would have to pay off the old one. Because that was the worst about when I dropped my phone. I wasn't done paying for it yet, so I had to pay off the old phone before I could buy the new phone, which was unfucking believable. Stupid. Oh, level complete. Ugh. I'm gonna get to level 250 and then I'm gonna call it a night, I think. I know I've only been streaming for like an hour, but I'm wound up, I'm wired, and I need to like calm the fuck down. Prefer Galaxy S10e if you want an S10, but not as expensive. It would be a bit smaller than you're used to, but you won't spend as much. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look. Like I said, I'll see what they have at Costco, because that's where I usually... Like, that's where I've been purchasing most of our phones from for the past several years. And I think, like, when we switched over to T-Mobile, because we were on Verizon forever. Like, we had Verizon for, like, when I got my phone up through, I want to say, it was, like, 2 years ago? I'm gonna F off. I need a Coke with an unreasonable amount of ice and maybe watch Black Panther and Slob. Like, you know what? Understandable. Completely respect that. Have a good night, and thank you again. Guys, follow Jelly on Twitch. Mel does also awesome artwork, and she's been doing Twitch Sings lately, and she's been maybe convincing me to do Twitch Sings. I don't know. What y'all think? Should I try Twitch Sings? I've been curious about it. Say it, lady. I'm so curious. I was on Sprint since like 2. Yeah, so we had Verizon forever. And then my dad got a better deal through T-Mobile, so we switched to T-Mobile. And it actually works out well because T-Mobile has the unlimited. And the unlimited fucking rules. Oh, you know what? I think it's also time for me to get a new pop socket, because this one's starting to wear off. I like pop sockets. Pop sockets are the most convenient fucking thing. Oh my god. Like, my friend gave me one for Christmas one year, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? And then I never looked back, because it is literally the most convenient thing in the world for me. Holy shit. Changed to Metro in 2020. Do you like it? Like, does it give you the service that you, like, need? Does it suit your needs? Actually get speed in my house. Nice! That's a weird thing about T-Mobile, is that occasionally in my apartment I get, like, glitchy bits. But everything else is fine. Like, and it's funny because I actually get better service and a lot of service in places where other of my friends don't. Like, I remember we were at a convention once trying, you know, do sales, and Karen and I were the only ones that actually had cell phone signal to collect, so we could use the what is that thing called? The Square reader, so we could do credit card sales. We had 2 megabits down and 0 megabits up with Sprint. Oh, that's awful. I believe the word I would use for that is abhorrent. That's bad. Oh, boy. See, now I'm just like, now I'm in the zone. Not now, Chief. I'm in the fucking zone. God, does anybody remember my new haircut? That's like... I fully blame my new haircut for Guido's existing. Like, the concept of a Guido as we know it today in, like, Jersey Shore. The only reason that exists is because of the internet video My New Haircut from like... What year did... Hang on, I gotta look it up. What year did My New Haircut come out? My New Haircut is a comedy skit about a stereotypical Guido known as the Broski and his night out on the town with a group of friends. Since his YouTube debut in June 2007. Wow. It's that old? Now, Chief, I'm in the fucking zone. You know, it's a little sad. I haven't actually seen any Guidos this year. Like, the Great Guido Migration didn't happen as strongly as I expected it would. But that's fine. If they've been leaving us alone, that's okay. I'm alright with that. I don't really want to deal with Guidos any more than I have to. I am drawn towards success. Oh boy, where are we going? Where's my move? There's my move. Here's my move. Nice. No, I would call sprint jog because of how slow it was. I only had like, I think there was like one person I knew that had sprint back in the day. But see, now I know that Sprint just merged with T-Mobile. So all of like the Sprint locations got turned into T-Mobile. Which the only reason I'm that partial to T-Mobile is because it's the same pink as me, truly. I'm like, ah, a man of culture and refinery. It's Princess a dual slider phone. You know, I think... Hang on. Let me see if I still have it. I think I might actually have one of my first phones here. Somewhere. I don't know where it is. I think my very, very first phone, like my parents have it. It's at my parents' house somewhere. But I think in those drawers, if I dig hard enough, I have like my second flip phone and my first slider phone. I liked that one. That one was pretty cool. I liked being able to like slide it up and text out that way. It was much easier for me. And then after that, I switched to smartphones. And my first smartphone was a Galaxy S3. Then I had a Galaxy S5, then a Galaxy S7, and then a Galaxy S9. So I think I should probably continue the pattern with the S20. Which is funny because it should be the S11. But, I don't know. Shit's expensive. Existing is expensive, life is expensive, and it fucking blows. Yay! I always achieve what I set out to achieve. Alright, guys. Let's see. Let us see if anybody else is streaming that we could go say hello to. Nope. Really? Nobody else I know is streaming tonight? Oh well. Oh well. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm gonna full screen it. I'll be back on Tuesday. I apologize for taking some time off this week. But I'll be back Tuesday. We're gonna do more Phoenix Wright because I'm gonna be less dead. You guys are the best. Take care. Be well. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday. So later.